Hello and welcome to Volvo Site Solutions. Here today I have with me Gunnar and Niklas. Gunnar, what is Volvo Site Solutions all about? Tell us.
You know, Volvo Site Solution is probably the most important tool that we have in Volvo these days. It's about increasing our revenue, it's about lowering our costs, but it's also related to increased performance and also making a competitive advantage, not only for us in Volvo, but also for our customers. And then it will also be an important tool in safeguarding the ecosystem. We know that the customer systems are broadening, and of course the partnership in that relation is super important for us. So in general, I think we can summarize that as an Industry 4.0, and it's our answer to that discussion. And if you imagine a site, a construction site, wherever in the world, you know, it gets more and more advanced the bigger it gets. And with the tools from Volvo Site Solutions, you can actually monitor your site in a more efficient way. And you can actually be capable of combine that with great products, as we already have, and make sure that you can increase your safety or your profitability or your in general data available. And it's not only a journey of today, it's also a journey of tomorrow and for the future. But today it's today, and that's where we're starting now.
Okay, and today, what is it that we have when it comes to Volvo Site Solutions today for our customers?
Well, when it comes to our customers, we can offer, we call it 4 cornerstones in productivity services. We have equipment as a service, which is a pure sales of capacity. But then we also have 3 other services: digital services, we have training services, and we have consultancy services. And the whole idea with this is they are a little bit different, but the unique feature of them is that it's possible to combine them into different programs which can fit as most sufficient to each individual customer. We can call it a tailor-made system in this bundling programming.
All right, many things going on in this area. And Niklas, can you tell us about how do we actually bundle these offerings?
Yes, I can, Ann. So our customers looking for more of a cohesive solution. That is what they are asking us for. How can you come with a program approach and help us tailor-made and a solution that fits our operation? That's why we started the CO2 reduction program. And what it's all about is to secure a continuous improvement of our customers' operation. What is then a carbon footprint program? First of all, I would like to say that this is one way for us in Volvo CE to commit to our target of reducing CO2 emissions, and we have started this now, the CO2 reduction program. And what it's all about is that it's divided into 4 different steps. The first step is about insight. So what do we do in the insight phase of our program? What we do is we look at the customer's baseline. How much emission do they send out, and what can we do? What is the high level actions we can do to reduce those? From that, knowing what are the opportunities and where can we go, we then move into what we call the analyze phase. Analyze phase will be a little bit more detailed, and what the steps there is to look at machine data, look at site conditions, look at operator performance, and take that into a simulation and optimization tool that we have available within Volvo CE. That optimization will give us the answers on what can we do to improve our customers' efficiencies. When that is done, we sit down with the customer, we agree upon what are the recommendation or improvement actions that we need to take on the customer side. That could be operator training, it can be digital services, it could be other offerings that we have under our service portfolio umbrella to help our customer. We run those services together with the customer, and hopefully we get the results that we want. But we don't leave the customer with that. We come back to what we call the sustain phase. And in the sustain phase, we look at, okay, have our measures really giving the impact we wanted? And if not, what can we do more? And if yes, we also discuss what we can do more. then the cycle starts all over again together with the customer to continue this journey around CO2 reduction. As you can see, the program consists of services that we already have today. You can see 10 examples, approximately 10 examples that we have in our portfolio, and that you can utilize based on your need as a customer. So with that's what it's all about, CO2 reduction program. We can start today and reduce the CO2 emission.
That's great. Thank you, Niklas. And I'm sure we have many, many customers watching us right now. So Gunnar, could you please tell us a few more examples of what are our offerings?
Yes, I can, and I think Connected Map is a super brilliant example, which is launched just a few weeks ago, and we see that this is about reducing risk, cost and emission, and also improving revenue, profit and cash flow. But I think most important is that you have a site positioning system inside Connected Maps, and that gives you an insight on the safety, and also safety we know is creating customer success, because that's something Volvo have really high up on our agenda, and we all know that there are no site in the world who don't put safety as a prerequisite to run an operation. So maybe you, Niklas, can say a little bit more about some more details in relation to Connected Maps.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. So if we start with the operator at a typical work site today, I would say the main improvement for the operator is the safety aspect. One example is that in the cab you will have the opportunity to see what's going on out there. Today, if you don't have this service, you will not see what's behind the hidden corner. You will not see that there's another articulate hauler coming in a narrow section. That is typically the safety aspect that help you improve the safety as an operator. But of course, if you can see all of that you don't see today, that will also give a huge impact on your operational performance. And also with that comes reduced fuel, as you don't need to start and stop as much. You can take it easy if there are speeding zones and so on. And that gives an effect also on your performance, as I said, but also on your fuel efficiency. There is also another aspect of Connected Maps to talk about. That's the office portal. And that is for the office and the site management of the site. And there you have all the possibility in an easy, swift way within Connected Map to add geozones, to add safety zones, to load and dump zones, restricted zones, etc. And that is an easy way to increase the safety of your work site. Another thing that is very important with Connected Maps as a site manager is that when you hire new operators or new operators coming to your site, it's a very easy and smart way to coach them. Okay, how is the operation working on our facility and site? What should I think about to be safe in this environment? So all in all, improve efficiency, improve the operational flow, but I would like to end with that the final thing is that recognize the incidents before they happen. So stay safe and use Connected Map with all the values as it has.
Super, really good initiative. And there's so many things going on and much more in pipeline and driving this whole development. It's a change in our industry, and change starts here, Gunnar. What's next? Can you conclude this?
Well, change starts here, and that's for sure. Let us try. I think first of all, we have to admit that Volvo Site Solution will be, and probably already are, one of our most important tools today, tomorrow, and in the future as well. We need to work smarter and better to utilize this in all different aspects. And what we are looking into now is actually 3 areas where we are developing more services, like inventory and demand planning. We see a huge demand for improving that area, and we see a lot of opportunities there to create better insights when it comes to demand and planning. And as a prolongment of that, we also see that operation and performance of a site is really on the agenda on every work site around our different territories, to really have frequent data with the right granularity and with the right tooling to do the measurements in the back end. That's super important. And then last but not least, and I think Niklas mentioned it also, that safety and this with the safety and awareness, that is also an area where Volvo we have our roots into safety, and it's been on our agenda for decades, and it still will be. We really believe that safety is an important element into this digital journey. So for sure, Anne, change starts here. No doubt about that.
Super. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you feel curious to explore our Volvo site solutions today and for the future. Bye bye and take care.